Okay, so this is a video about what you should have in a proper bug out bag and how you should set up your bug out bag. Okay, you ever need to have a bag, you want to have the essential things. I'm going to show you some of the stuff I have and some of the stuff that you need to have that I don't have in here. And yeah, it's going to be a bunch of things. So, first of all, you want to have a good bag. That's important. And carry a good amount of stuff and not weigh you down or anything. Uh, nice and big without having to be overweight. The trick is weight. You don't want to have a lot of weight. Okay, so I'm going to tell you some of the advantages of some things we have here and what you should do. So, first, most important thing you should have is a good compass. Okay, a compass is essential. Okay, good working compass. That is essential. So you should have a good working compass in your bag. Another thing that I don't see a lot of people that get is everyone always gets bottles for their water. But if you want to have the best possible scenario, this is your best bet. These right here, these bottles like this, because they're completely flat and they don't take up much room until they're filled up with water. Okay, so they're real lightweight. They're the best. You see something like this rope right here? Most likely you will never need this rope. You're not going to go rappelling down mountains and shit. You're not going to be doing anything that requires this thick of rope. You're not going to be supporting your weight. More than likely, you'll never need that rope. Okay? So what you want to carry instead is paracord. Paracord is the most important thing. One of the most important things because you need it for securing your hammock, okay? And I use a hammock because a hammock is the best possible solution for an easy setup and cover and getting off the ground, and it's just all around the best because has a bug screen on it. If you get one with a bug screen, it works great. Okay. Another thing you'll need is water filtration. Okay, that's a water filtration system. Some Chinese shit, but I probably wouldn't use it. But just in case, you could be able to drink water straight up without having to do any major shit to it. So, yeah, water filtration is important. Okay, that's something you want to have. Another thing that you might overthink and not really picture, but it's one of the most important things, especially for survival if you're trying to be spotted, is having a functioning green laser. Okay, you need to have a functioning green laser in your bag because without a laser, a signal fire is not going to really get attention of anything. But if you shine a laser on an aircraft that's flying over, they're going to spot you. Okay, doesn't matter how high they are. You can hit the aircraft with the laser, and you can get help and signal help. Okay, because everything else is inferior, and no one talks about using a laser for signaling aircraft because it's technically illegal. But if you're in an emergency situation and you need to be able to actually reach someone, and you're trying to actually get a signal out, a laser is your best form of communication. Okay, they will see that from a mile in the air. Okay, so that's something very important. Another important thing is a fire starter. Okay, you want to have a regular flint fire starter, a standard fire starter. That's very important. I don't have a hammock in this setup right now, but the hammock I use has a bug screen, which is kind of important. Another thing that you can get. Another thing that you can get is emergency rations, food rations. I don't really ever picture really needing those because I have lots of rope here, which I could use for making snares or whatever I need, any type of traps or anything I want to make. Another very important thing is some type of cookware. This is a pot and cup and everything all in one. You can see it. I could take it all apart, but it's everything all in one little unit. There's a cup in there. There's spoon and fork or whatever. Everything's in there. Okay, that's very important. And then one of the most crucial things is a good tarp to keep the rain off of you. Okay, so when you set up your hammock, you put the tarp over top of your hammock using your paracord to secure it to the tree, and you put it in a diamond shape over top of you. Or if you have a big enough tarp, you put it in a rectangular shape, and it will keep you dry. And that's very, very important, is staying dry, and especially when you're out in the shit. Another crucial thing which I don't have in here is a proper fishing tackle box. What you want to have in that is hooks. You want to have hooks, bobbers, artificial bait, because artificial bait works. Okay, and just in case you can't find worms, you can use artificial bait, and that is very important. And you don't want to go get some type of compact fishing rod. A fishing rod doesn't matter. You don't need a fishing rod. You can use a stick as a fishing rod. You could use whatever. Okay, you could just make things that you could just make fishing traps are just sitting there too. So you don't need a fishing rod. Okay, and another important item is a saw for cutting, which doesn't weigh very much. Just a perfect little handsaw, and a good knife. I mean, this isn't a very good knife, but it's a knife and has a dry storage compartment in here, which you can keep a lighter in, or matches or whatever you want to put in there. And yeah. So, and I would keep a couple of these hydration bags because they're really lightweight. They don't take up much heaviness. And the trick to all this is keeping your weight down. Because think about what do you actually need? What do you actually need to survive out in the wild? Okay, what do you need to make it for however many days? If worst comes to worst. Another thing that you can bring, which I would always bring, is a deck of cards, because you might get fucking bored. Okay, you might get fucking bored, and you might want to just sit around and play fucking solitaire, or shuffle cards, or whatever, to pass the time and get your mind off of shit. Bringing some DEET, repellent is very important too, and keep the goddamn mosquitoes off of you, because those fuckers will eat you the fuck up. Okay, and then you're going to want to have also, which I don't have in this bag right now, but I have in my other bag, which I'm going to unify and make all as one again. You want to have a solar panel charger, a portable solar panel charger. Doesn't need to be very big, just however big, like that. Portable solar panel charger, and that way, if you're out in the wild and your cell phone dies, or whatever, you have electronic equipment needs to be charged, whatever it may be, you can do that. It might take a couple days to charge it. It might take a couple weeks to charge it, but eventually you can charge shit up. Okay, and that's what's important, is to be able to get a charge, so you can get a signal out to people. Okay, so these are some of the essential things you'll need to make it. And yeah, the most underlooked of all survival equipment is a laser. Okay, laser is the most underappreciated thing. It's so lightweight, it's so small, and extremely powerful, and it's the best signal beacon that you could possibly have. Much better than a flare gun, much better than anything else. Cheaper, and it lasts longer, and you could use it multiple times over and over again. Okay, so a fucking laser is important. Very important. Okay, and yeah, it's good to have some spare clothes, especially socks. You want to have socks in there. You don't really need to carry around anything heavy, like big, huge, like an axe. You don't need a hatchet. You don't need any of that shit. You want to keep it as lightweight as possible, because all the weight that you're carrying around with you is shit you're going to have to continue to carry around with you. And it's just going to be weighing you down. And almost all the stuff, this entire survival bag can almost fit into a regular size backpack. Okay, so that's another crucial trick to this is if you make a small enough a survival bag, you could pretty much fit it all into one regular backpack. You don't want to bring extra clothes. I mean, too much extra clothes and shit. Mostly just bring socks. Mostly socks, because whatever climate you're in, you're going to be dressed for at that current situation. So you'll probably be ready for that anyways. But yeah, those are some of the essential things that you should bring. And another thing that I bring with me is a flotation device, which is an inflatable pool raft. You know, the ones you could just lay down on in the pool. They're real cheap. You can get them super cheap. They're like a little bed, basically, an inflatable little air bed thing. You could use that for not only floating down rivers if you needed to. It's inflatable. It's lightweight. It'll fit in your bag, and it pretty much takes up no room. And then you can blow it up, and you can use it under your hammock as insulation to keep your back from getting freezing cold. Use it as an underquilt, and use it as you know, for insulation purposes and for comfort purposes. And it's super cheap and super effective. Another thing you might want to bring is some duct tape. Okay? And I would suggest, if you're going to bring duct tape, wrap this around something. Like, let's say you have a flashlight like this. You have a flashlight like this. Take this duct tape and wrap this entire roll of duct tape all around this flashlight. And that way, the flashlight has all the duct tape on it, and you're not wasting all this empty space in the middle right here. It's all wasted space. Okay? And then you can be able to use that. But yeah, if y'all can think of anything else that would be necessary in a good bug out bag, leave a comment in the comment section below. And yeah, if you like this video, hit the like button, and maybe even hit the share button and share this with people you know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And if you really like it, you could subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. So there you go. Hope you all have a great, fabulous, glorious, magnificent, wonderful day, and enjoy your lives. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's about the best info I can give you. So there you go. Hope you have a great day. And I'll talk to you later, and I love you all so much. Till next time, bye-bye.